So children, in our previous part you have learned infinitives. So let's continue and learn the next, that is gerund. What is gerund? Gerund is also a non-finite verb. Gerund is the ing form of verb which is used as a noun. Okay, it is also called as a verbal noun. Okay. So verb which will work like a noun is called a gerund. Gerund is partially a noun and partially a verb. That's why it is also called a verbal noun. Remember, now see the example. Sleeping is necessary to health. Sleeping, it's a gerund. Why it's a gerund? Because sleeping is made up of half part of verb and it is working like a noun. That's why it is partially noun and partially verb. That's why it is a gerund. So verb which is working like a noun is called a gerund. Sleeping is necessary to health. I hope it's clear. Since a gerund is a kind of noun, it may be used as subject to the verb, object to the verb and complement to the verb. So see, subject to the verb. When it is as the subject of a verb, smoking is injurious to our health. Smoking is made up of verb smoke. You have to add ing and it is a subject of the sentence. So it's playing a role of a noun. Smoking is subject of a verb. That's why it's a gerund. Number 2, as the object of a transitive verb. Okay, I enjoy reading poetry. Reading here is object to the verb. It is after the verb. Clear to you? Next, as an object of preposition, she is fond of dancing. Of. After of. After of preposition, it is dancing. Object to the preposition. It is the third function. Now fourth is complement. As a complement, seeing is believing. Am I clear to you? I hope it's clear. Next, see. Gerund exercise you have to do by your own. See student, this is exercise number 30 of your grammar book. Join the following pairs of sentences by making the first one in each case as ing phrase. See the number 1. She opened her drawer. She found a missing ring. So you have to take the verb and add ing with it. In the first sentence, the verb is opened. You have to convert it into first form and add ing with it. She opened her drawer. So what will be your answer? Opening her drawer, she found the missing ring. Understood? Number 2. She ran towards the door. She tripped and fell. She ran towards the door. Ran. Running towards the door. She tripped and fell. He took the corner too quickly. He crashed into a high wall. Took. In the third sentence, took. So took become taking. Taking the corner too quickly, comma, he crashed into a high wall. Number 4. The cashier sat at the counter. He counted the money carefully. Sat. So sitting at the counter, comma, the cashier counted the money carefully. Next, she swept the floor. She found a valuable coin. Swept will become sweeping. Sweeping the floor, comma, she found a valuable coin. So, children, till 5 I have done for you. Now remaining 6, 7 and 8 you have to do it by your own. His father drove his car along the lonely road. He heard a strange noise. Do it. What is the verb? Drove. So it will be driving. 7th. The old man held her purse tightly. The old woman got into the bus. So what you will take? Held become holding. Okay? Holding her purse tightly, comma, the old woman got into the bus. Number 8. He seized his stick. He rushed out of the house. Seizing his stick, comma, he rushed out of the house. The stable door was open. The horse was stolen. Here no verb, main verb, so you will take was. Was will convert into being. Being the stable door open, the horse was stolen. He looked towards the house. He saw his sister in the garden. So looking towards the house, comma, he saw his sister in the garden. Children, you have to write these answers. This exercise you have to do in your notebook. Do it carefully. I hope I am clear to you. Now the next, after gerund, the last one is the participle. So infinitive use of to plus V1. Gerund, ing form of the verb with the verb, and it is playing like a role of noun. Here the participle, in participle the verb will play a role of an adjective or an adverb. Okay, so participle of 3 types: present, past and perfect. Okay, a participle is that form of the verb which has characteristics of an adjective or and a verb. Okay, so present participle, number 1, present participle is the first form of verb plus ing. Present participle ends with ing and it represents an action as going on or incomplete. Okay, present participle also has ing form like gerund, but they both are different because gerund is a noun, a verb which is a noun, and participle is a verb which is an adjective. You can see the example. We met a girl carrying a basket of flowers. It was a tiring journey. Carrying and tiring, they both are verb and they both are here playing a role of an adjective. Okay, past participle. Past participle uses third form of the verb and is usually ends in ed, t, en or n. It indicates about the completion of task in past. What it is indicating? It indicating the completion of task in past. She looks tired. He gave a written complaint. Driven by hunger, he stole an apple. So here tired, written, driven, they are working like an adjective and they are participle. Past participle. Okay, so present participle is ing form, past participle en ed third form of the verb, and now it is perfect participle. Perfect participle which indicates the ending of a task and after that the starting of a new task are perfect participle. Perfect participle, how do we use in the sentence? It is having plus past participle, means having plus third form of the verb. See the example: having done, having seen, having finished. Having finished my work, I went to the market. It means one action followed the another action. Where one action is completed, the another action is started. Okay, having passed the examination, he prepared for interview. Having completed his project, he went for the picnic. Now children, you have to do this exercise number 32, which is there in your grammar book. Join the following pair of sentences by using having plus en ed. It means third form of the verb. He had finished eating. He stood up to make a speech. What should be the answer? You have to see in first sentence had finished. Convert it into participle having finished eating, comma, he stood up to make a speech. Okay? Next, he had failed in the first attempt. He made no further attempts. Had failed, what it will be? Having failed in the first attempt, comma, he made no further attempts. Okay, so 2 we have done. Now see the 3. He had worked all day. He lay down to rest. This is you have to do by your own. Having worked all day, comma, he lay down to rest. She passed all her examinations. She went up to the university. Having passed all her examinations, comma, she went up to the university. She wrote to her mother. She went out to play with her friends. Having returned to her mother, comma, she went out to play with her friends. Okay, children, you have to listen it again and again and do it by your own. Till 2 I have done, first and second I have done, rest 3, 4, 5 you have to do by your own. Even I have dictated you the answer. So listen carefully, and for queries you can make message to your concerned teacher. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Stay home. Stay safe. Wash your hands frequently. Bye bye. Thank you.